Every once in a while, I may come in and, tell you something important and everything else like that. But I'm honestly going to interrogate you, but I'm not going to ask for your social security number. Well, not today. Yeah, I'm not asking for social security numbers today. However, I will ask you a couple of things about yourself before you get on the mic and speak your truth, just so that we can know who we're talking to. I'm pretty sure we have people from all over the U.S. and all over the country, and I am excited to hear your truth. Just a couple of things. Just make sure that if you ever want to spit, by all means, if you want to speak your truth, just simply type it in the chat, and I will add your name to where I can make sure that your voice is heard. A couple of my expectations, because I don't do rules. Rules are meant to be broken. Expectations are meant to be met. So I'm not that type of person. But one of my expectations is just for you to be you. Whatever it is that makes you who you are, sweetheart, go ahead and do that. Nobody is stopping you from that. Another thing to remember that is this is a safe space, and you need to respect it as such. A lot of you are going to probably be giving your life on this screen, and please believe and understand, we truly, truly appreciate the opportunity to be able to experience it. And I ask that you share that same respect for everyone else. And then finally, celebrate bravery. If you like something, well, don't throw your computer down, but feel free to throw a shoe in your room, not at the computer. Because remember, I can't pay for your stuff. I'm a teacher. Keep that in mind. I can't pay for your stuff, but throw a shoe. Get excited. If you feel about something about what somebody says, put it in the chat or do a reaction. Let us know how you feel about your fellow poets giving of themselves and speaking their truth to you.
To stop the cycle of trauma, I still see them as selfish. As bad as it may sound, I do not enjoy my father using me for practice, yet still making errors on his part. My unforgiving nature is hereditary. When one witnesses the consequences of giving the benefit of the doubt, they will eliminate any other remote possibilities of repeating same examples, i.e., my father knew better than to put me in the front seat at the age of 7. My father knows not to drive above the speed limit. My father knows the impulses he lacks, yet he is acutely aware of his actions, aware of providing spaces for congregations of abusive and toxic men, knowing the fragility of a child's mind, yet at any opportunity seeks to hand unsolicited advice and put the fire alarm on their child's dreams. One can't question why the light ain't on when he hasn't paid the bills. One can't question why the phone line is silent, yet they hold the scissors. And in his attempts to rid him of the possibilities and responsibilities, knows of how much he loves his pacifiers. Abandonment comes in forms beyond simple neglect, never having patience to guide a child beyond ideals of pretty parables. Parade a child and do your part in already conditioning them. Your worth is determined by what you offer. A child shouldn't have been able to explain the process of assimilation before she learned multiplication, shouldn't have to be able to regulate an adult's emotion for the sake of their own safety, shouldn't have to be sent away to her grandmother's to evade abuse because of a mistake. My father saw me as a peer before I was a child, saw me as an indicator to be intentional and get they shit together before a human being, an extension of all previous ills, circling back to confirm whether or not he has grown. Passivity is selfish. I'd rather you fuck up, learn, amend, and change instead of being stagnant. To have an overflow of shoes that were once in season, clothing that you don't fit, equipment that you don't use, a TV in almost every single room, a leaky roof, a wife who you just realized has bipolar disorder, 2 queer children with their own mental disabilities, and a son that you don't attempt to understand because you have no time is selfish. Thank you. That's all.
Baby. Why all of us got that same daddy, child of God? Why do we all have that same dad? And there was a part you said about using me for practice. Wow, like, yeah, that hit me. That hit me a lot. And let me go ahead and warn you all, I'm probably going to be putting y'all stuff on Twitter. You can follow me at JW Bella Writes. I'm going to be putting y'all in it too. I don't believe in plagiarism. I don't play that. But please know that you can post whichever it is that you say, whatever you hear, whenever you hear somebody speak their truth, go ahead and tag Youth Speaks and Brave New Voices in it. Add Brave New Voices, add Youth Speaks. Please let everybody know what we're doing in here. We truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Also, if you know anybody who would like to be a slam judge, by all means, tell them to go to bnv21.youthspeaks.org. And they can sign up to be a slam judge for that beautiful weekend of July 23rd through 25th. All right, cool. All right, next one is Faye K. Faye K. Can you unmute for me, please? Hi, how are you?
Hey, hi.
Beautiful. And did I say your name correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
It's my stage name. It's not my name, but it's my stage name. So you got it.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure I still said the stage name correctly. I'm all good for that. Now, how old are you?
I'm 18.
18. All right. And where are you blessing us from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Harvard, New York. All right, I see you. Okay, ma'am. Then I will be quiet and let you speak your truth.
Thank you. This poem is called Silent No Longer. I will be silent no longer. I will raise my voice for all those who can't. My voice will echo with chants for every girl who grew up way too young. For every moment, I swear, a cat got my tongue. I have a word. Oh God, I have 10,000 words, burning hotter than a bonfire, or a girl who knows the pain of assault. I have had enough of being afraid, of feeling worthless, as if I deserved this, a fate worse than death. Sometimes I wish he would have killed me, rather than leaving me there, broken into shards, woven into fiberglass, cutting into my flesh. He tried to steal my wholeness. He tried to steal my safety. Shit, who am I kidding? He probably doesn't even remember me, or the havoc he wreaked on my every waking moment. Sorry, my every moment. Even my sleep is hijacked by terror in the cycle of being afraid of sleep, but more afraid of what I faced when I do awake. Sometimes I wish he would have killed me, but that would deny me the opportunity to write this poem or any other. So I take a shower, even though I fucking hate what I see there. And I sit down and I write. Because if I can make one person feel less alone, if I can help another girl turn her tears into crystals, then he will not have won. And if God does not make sure of this, then I am writing my own Bible. My first words will be, assholes do not win. Rapists do not own your life. Please believe me. Dear young girl, if you understand, if my words resonate with the hollow in your soul, know that better days lie ahead. That if he had killed me, I would never feel the warmth of my best friend's hand in mine, or feel a spring's breeze rustle through my hair, or feel the rush of changing the narrative by coming out on top of all this shit. You can feel it too. You have so much to say. So please raise your voice and be silent no longer.
Amen. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. And that's what I put in the chat. Thank you for still being present, even when that wasn't what could have happened or should have happened. Thank you for being a voice. Truly, thank you for that. Yeah, I think that rolls perfectly into this beautiful theme for this year, metamorphosis, being able to change and being able to still make a difference with what you say and putting things out there that people don't want to hear, but they need to. And as an adult, I can tell you, we need to. So I appreciate every single time you all put your truths out there for people to hear. Truly do. All righty. Next is Jordana. Can you unmute for me, please, ma'am?
Hi.
Hi, love. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Thank you. Did I say your name correctly?
It's Jordana.
Jordana. I'm going to get that right one day. Hopefully today, but we gonna see. Now, how old are you?
I'm 17.
You are 17. Awesome. And where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Woo! Okay, I see you. D-Town representing. Dallas town representing, because you know there's Detroit and all the rest of them. They may get offended. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. You go.
Hair was classified as fur. Peter Cottontail, my natural hair pulled black, but it's not because it's red and straight. Or is it black? I mean, when it's straight and clean, well kept, no freeform dreads, just extensional dread. I mean, hair must be neatly groomed. Bear with me when the smoke gets too close. Hear with me when I say you need to comb your hair. Tame it, an alternative phrase for when Black mothers hope that natural hair is just a phase. Quack, it's what one calls a fraud, but it's what I call someone when they say just be myself and in the same breath say Black people are ghetto. French beauty books say hair like mine is a hereditary disease. But hair like mine isn't the disease. The dis-ease is when people stare too hard or say big hair is distracting. Cheap ass weave and horsehair. It's what protective hairstyles look like when we wear them, but not when Kardashian and family, Leif Erikson and friends, the Vikings that wore box braids and Kanakalan hair. I swear I saw him modeling for Shake and Go free tress braiding hair. Thank you.
And thank you, love. But yeah, you triggered me when you said that part about smoke, because I immediately started thinking right here when you're trying to wear your beautiful Easter dress and whatnot. But that was definitely some truth about Black hair. And as a baby who has it, I say thank you. I much appreciated Jordana. I truly do. Jordana. Oh, I got it right this time. Woo. Thank you so much for that. Just a reminder to everybody, if you're just joining us first, welcome. I am J.W. Bella, teacher, poet, author, whatever name they decide to give me on a good day. If you would like to be a part of this open mic and speak your truth, simply type your name into the chat. I will add you to the list and we'll get your truth out there in just a second. Also, don't forget to follow Brave New Voices on Instagram and Twitter so that you can get updates about different events that are happening over the next couple of weeks, because we are only the beginning. It gets better after this. Although I don't know how much better it can get from what we're doing right now. We'll see. Who knows? In the meantime, I'm gonna slide on over to Alyssa. Alyssa, can you unmute yourself for me, please?
Hello.
Hello, Alyssa. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am good. Thank you very much. Now, did I say your name correctly?
Yes, you did.
Sweet. My next thing is, how old are you?
I am 16.
16. All right. And where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, D-Town. Again, Dallas town in the building. Detroit, don't get mad at me. I like my house. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, Alyssa, and be quiet and let you speak your truth.
All right. So this poem is called Nursery Rhymes for People of Color. Hickory dickory dock, the boy runs from the cops. The shots ring out, the boy falls down, hickory dickory glock, the aftermath of yet another shooting. Another life lost to the terrifying trickle of bullets trained to target those who look suspicious, or in other words, look too dark. Twinkle, twinkle, little light boy, don't you know it's not a toy? Don't point at people on the run. They could be somebody's son. Twinkle, twinkle, bloody boy, why'd you shoot him with that toy? Boys in blue bury their blinding bitter breaths into broken, battered babies, bringing boys and girls together in hell. 1, 2, we're coming for you. 3, 4, get on the floor. 5, 6, put your hands up, bitch. 7, 8, shouldn't be out late. 9, 10, a funeral to attend. If you stay out too late, people get suspicious, especially those with a gun. They're ready to take out a mother's son. See, it's just practice for them. Another person to perfect technique on. Hush, little black boy, don't you cry. You know you won't be home tonight. Wish you could tell your mama goodbye. Just don't you be too scared to fly. The words a mother sings to her child as she watches the life leave their body, bringing them back to where they started. Just another casket carried on the shoulders of grieving colors. They go marching one by one, the shots. They go marching one by one, the ropes. The little one stops hit by a gun. Too bad his mom can't find her son. And they all watch as he's hung from the tree, just like you and me. Trees turn to temporary gravestones, gathering rope burn scars around small necks. Red turns to white, rubbing protection raw. Bruised black and blue as twine lifts our head, the highest it's ever been. Humpty Dumpty walks on a wire, trying not to get caught in the fire, but all of the bullets and all of the blood tear them from us one by one.
I need a minute. I need a minute. Just give me a second. I'm coming back. Just, oh wow. All the people in the chat are saying what I'm trying to say. All the people in the chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, well, Alyssa, thank you for your truth. Yeah, I got nothing. I really have nothing, but I do know I will be quoting that on Twitter. Just thought y'all should know that in advance. By the way, don't forget, make sure you use the hashtag metamorphosis. Also hashtag breathe and hashtag brave new voices 2021 as we get into this festival season. As you could tell from what we've had so far, it is definitely going to be one for the record books, and I am so excited that I get to experience it first before everybody else. Sucks for them. They should have signed up to do an open mic. Oh well. Anyway, also, if you want to be a mental health volunteer, if you know anyone who can help with that, please make sure they go to bnv21.youthspeaks.org just to make sure that we can have that taken care of. We always want to advocate for mental health whenever we do this, because this is a safe space. It is a beautiful space, and we truly appreciate y'all being in it. Okay, so next we have Jack Couchman. Can you unmute for me, please? Jack Couchman.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. So did I say your name correctly?
Yes.
Awesome. And how old are you?
I'm 15.
15. And where are you from?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia. Okay. Richmond, Virginia, North Carolina, all y'all representing is beautiful. It's beautiful to see y'all. But I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to let you speak your truth.
Okay. This poem is called Blood Toxin. This is the last poem I write about you. This is the last time I'll mention your nails growing out like talons and the marks you'd leave when you grab me by the jaw to make me look you in the eyes. This is the last time I'll mention your breath that smelled of rotting flesh and decay 2 inches away as you spit curses onto my face, onto my name. I'm not letting you tie me down anymore. You don't get a hand on my body or my mind ever again. But I can't help it. You still have a grip on me somewhere less obvious than my face, and I can't free myself of it. I'm yours once again, and no matter how far I run, every street leads back to you, leads back home. I will always be your daughter. I will always share your reflection, and I will never be more than just an extension of you. You, it's only you behind my eyes, inside my veins. I've gotten headaches from trying to dig you out. I've lost the blush in my cheeks for weeks, trying to spill you down the drain. I've been trying for a year without you even being here, and yet I am still caught in your phantom strings, hanging on to you by the threads of the last time you said I love you and meant it. When was the last time you meant it? Just tell me if you never did, and I'll let it go. I'll let go.
Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you so much for that. And I think it's important for us, for you all, because I'm way older, for you all to be able to tell that truth as much as it hurts. And when you said that part about nails growing out like talons, I was done after that. So thank you. Truly thank you for your truth. Absolutely. And a special thank you to Youth Speaks, the organization that sponsors Brave New Voices. You can learn more about this great organization at youthspeaks.org. Thank y'all so much for being here today. If I haven't said that before, I truly, truly appreciate it. For those who are just joining us, again, welcome. My name is J.W. Bella. I have the honor of being the host of the first Speak Your Truth open mic for the Brave New Voices Festival for the 2021 season. We have people here from New York, from Baltimore, from North Carolina, from Virginia, from Dallas, and I am so grateful that I have a chance to be able to experience all of you in this space. Just a couple of reminders: continue to be you. As always, always make sure you know that this is a safe space and respect it and others as such, and celebrate your bravery. Sweetheart, it takes a lot to be able to get on here virtually and speak your truth. And we truly appreciate you for that. We really do. Okay, next we're on to Reem. Reem, can you unmute for me, please?
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, did I say your name correctly?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
You are 14. And where are you from?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, Michigan in the house. Thank you to the Great Lakes. All right. Well, I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to let you speak your truth, love. Go ahead, do what you do.
So my poem is called My Cocoon. I watched with my very own eyes as hunger and suffering seep through the pupils and irises of Middle Eastern people. I saw a never-ending war that did nothing but make the belly of the beast hungrier, agony forced upon people's once beautiful souls. Why take something that's so rightfully owned just because you think that it isn't? Nice boy gets taught to kill and run. Nice boy gets told people like myself only cause harm and should be killed one by one. Nice boy grows up to be angry man. Angry man sees a Muslim family 5 on a drive, thinks about it, then decides to commit homicide. Only one survived. Don't tell me you're fine because you shouldn't be. You say that you want to live in peace, but everyone's misery won't cease. I just want to release all of my worries in a puddle of water so that someone could ponder and wonder about my very own blunders. I kept contradicting my demons because of everyone's skeptics. I put out every thought in my subconscious and cradled them with a toxic substance. I yearned for love and acceptance, something I rightfully deserved, but it's so hard to be heard word when everyone is looking for a crack in your words. So I kept myself withdrawn. Wanting to belong, I kept looking for the dawn. Then something came along and held on to me like it needed me, as if it would fall off of a never-ending cliff of loneliness, and I held on too. I soon let it turn into a cocoon encompassing all of my broken pieces. I emerged out of the embrace of my now fragmented cocoon, and I fluttered my vibrant wings. Suddenly, where there were once spiders making webs in the corners of my mind, there were ideas and thoughts bouncing excitedly, filling up my brain with such colorful words. I was exempt from all of the torture and was left stronger than ever. I looked behind me and found people that looked like me. Well, maybe not physically, but we all went through similar journeys. Our eyes were filled with light. The sun shone when we thought there was only dark. Whoever did this brought lively yellow bees and added color to our once colorless trees. They made everything look alive. And yet I was feeling a little sad inside. Something said, this is the world you live in. You must always remember to find it. And if anyone or anything tries to take it, you must fight it. So I asked, wondering if anyone was really listening. How do you fight through all of this monstrosity? And they replied, because we are a community. Usually just that is considered heavenly, a breakthrough in today's society. Thank you.
Thank you, love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nice boy grows up to be angry man. Everyone is looking for a crack in your words. You better say that, love. Beautiful job. Beautiful, beautiful job. That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I do want to take a pause for the cause just to see how everybody's feeling. So if you have a reaction button, go ahead and let us know how you feeling about this open mic. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you wish you could be somewhere else? I hope that's not your answer. But I see a lot of thumbs up. I really, truly appreciate that. Oh, yay. I see some confetti being thrown. Okay. I wish it was money, because I really need that. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your reactions. Thank you for your support of your fellow poets. I think that's probably the part I love the best out of all of this, is to see y'all in the chat, supporting your fellow poet, letting them speak their truth. Thank you so much for that. And it's really, really cool to see that in this day and age when, everybody on social media want to act different. We're going to leave it like that because I don't feel like going into that speech right now. Anywho, if you haven't already, please make sure that you visit bnv21.youthspeaks.org to find out updates about different events we have. Don't forget, next Friday, July 16th at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, that's different in all the other different places, but I'm in Dallas. That's all I can say for 4:30. We will have another open mic that will be hosted by The Listening, and they are in Lynchburg, Virginia. So please make sure that you pay attention to the BNV website so you can get a link to that, so that you can sign up for the open mic and so that you can enjoy with them. So don't forget, this is not the only place you got to do it. You got other places. All righty. Next. Can I see Amina? Amina, can you unmute for me, please? Amina.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I am nervous. How are you?
Oh, you have nothing to be nervous about, baby. You just speaking your truth. That's all you doing today. And that green background is popping, especially with your complexion. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm sidetracked, but I had to say that. I couldn't help it. Anyway, did I say your name correctly, Amina?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. And how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. And where are you from?
Richmond, Virginia, but our team is based in Petersburg.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm going to be quiet and let you speak your truth. Go on.
All right. Thank you. My memories of my grandmother are always fleeting. Her hands, a story from a childhood I don't recognize. My aunt fixes my grandmother's hair, light from a window shining against gray. my grandmother, today 100 years old. Her hands, once young and now strong, her hands know hot combs on gas stoves, white burning perms, jerry curls and bobs. Her hands don't worry about her hair anymore, but her children do. Her hands, magic, in uprooted soil, growing lawyers and doctors and artists and daughters and daughters. Her grandchild brings her a slice of white cake, a small way to celebrate a birthday, and she raises a fork to her lips. Now, my aunt fixes her own hair, lifting it under a head wrap. She sits next to my grandmother. We all do, waiting for her to speak. She doesn't. We leave. Her hands wave goodbye. Her hands say, I love you. Every time her lips forget.
Amen. And I love whenever you all pay homage to elders. It's amazing. People think that you all don't pay attention to the older generations, but y'all do. And I love how y'all do that. That was beautiful. Sincerely, sincerely, thank you so much for that. Light from a window, shining gray. That was the line I took from that one. I really did appreciate that. As a person who has a grandmother who she kind of looked up to, thank you. Absolutely. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure that you get ready for July 23rd through 25th. July 23rd through 25th is the festival, team against team. But we are all still one big community who just wants to hear truth. So make sure that you tap into that. Absolutely, whenever you can. Thank you all so much, so much for being here. I'm now going to move to Spoken. Spoken. Can you unmute for me, please, if you're here?
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I see everybody with those lights in their room every time I'm on somebody's Zoom. I love those lights, and I really need to get some.
These are the Gen Z lights here.
Yeah, I love those lights, but I'm too lazy to put them up. So the way my body is set up, I got to check it in the savings, and I ain't got nothing in my check-in. So yeah, it ain't gonna happen. But I like to see them in y'all room though. Now, first, Spoken. Did I say your name correctly?
Yes.
Perfect. All righty. And how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. And where are you from?
I'm repping Fayetteville, North Carolina.
All righty then, ma'am. You go ahead and represent that NC. Well, I'm going to be quiet. Let you do what you do, ma'am. Go ahead.
This piece is called Pantomima. Bailando con sueños prohibidos. A dance with forbidden dreams. Something I always heard and read, the way I would sing or my hips would swing, moving so effortlessly into the arms of those where I didn't belong. I know I don't belong. The whispers and murmurs making me want to scream and tell them that I am normal. I swear my body is normal. The roll off my R's, becoming the only way I was seen. I was unique because I had a bit of curve in my hair and body. Please do not touch my hair again. I know it smells like coconut, but that is not what it is made out of. Sweats being my best friend and all I had to keep. I wanted to be more in sync. My Latin relatives telling me to size up or size down. Pierde el peso. You have to lose it if you want to get a date. Your hair is cute, curly, but needs to remain straight. Mi abuela is the only one who saw me for me and saw my beauty as actuality and not a fantasy. She strived for me to see that too. We danced to Mark Anthony and would scream the lyrics to Vivir mi vida till we wanted our voices to go mute. Over and over again, she inspired me and also rewrote me. She rewrote my wrongs and molded my life to fit into what I wanted it to be. Not a stereotype, but a clear sign of belief. Yes, we had our ups and downs. That's with every new avenue you take. Sometimes the GPS doesn't always work right, so you gotta make it work with what you got. You have to find the right directions to get to the right destination, the destination of peace, serenity, one of seeing all those who left you to be in a new place, in a new world, of peace. Some are chosen to be there, and only a few go at a time. Once they go, you never want to release. They go on his time, when he wants them to be released. When you never believed, I listened to Vivir Mi Vida and cried. I went to a family reunion and laughed. I watched you become an angel and couldn't draft any way past a relapse of memories and fantasies that I wish would never leave me. I guess it's time for me to release. Te amo, mi amor, take care. I love you always. Your little curly bunches of hope.
You better tell them curly hair don't care. Yes, baby. They better understand. Absolutely, sweetheart. Thank you so much for your words. And they need to understand that curves, big curves save lives. I don't know what they talking about. They need somebody to float. They need somebody to be able to cook. I'm about to start preaching. I'm gonna stop before I hurt myself. But thank you, baby, for your words. Much appreciated. And you said I'm unique because of the curves in my body. Absolutely. Okay, let me flip my hair real quick. Okay. I think we have time for one more person. So I'm going to call up Tasia. Tasia, if you can hear me, can you go ahead and unmute for me, please?
Hi.
Hi, love. Did I say your name correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really do try as a teacher to get everybody's name right. And in my school, I teach like all different types of names. So I love when I get it right. So Tasia, how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17. Awesome. And where are you from?
Unfortunately, I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah.
That is nothing to be ashamed of, baby. Utah needs poetry too. And they need effective poetry as well. So no, don't be ashamed of me, okay? It's okay. We are happy that you are here, baby. I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and let you speak your truth.
Okay. The poem that I'm sharing is called Imbalanced. I am a mixing pot of colorful and emptiness, everything and nothing. Forever alone, never enough, always too much. My grandmother, mi abuelita, said I was perfect, gave me her love, her want, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. I wasn't Mexican enough, not brown enough, not enough hip, not enough roll of the tongue, not enough for anyone, it seemed. At the same time, I was all but enough. Too much to handle, too ambiguous, too much white privilege, too much of both, and in between. Not enough melanin, but too much at the same time, creating this imbalanced balance of biracial, of mixed child, of colonizer, of both oppressor and oppressed. But it seemed not enough of either. I tried to be both, tried to maintain my culture, but know my white privilege, tried to go home, but I was locked out. The key was taken by my skin. I wasn't dark enough to be let in. Everyone was telling me what I am, how to be. You're white. I started to colonize my own skin, kill my Aztec ancestors inside me. Mi abuelita, a woman who will never stop dancing, a woman who doesn't take nothing from no one, a woman whose accent doesn't slow down, whose R's are beautiful swirls that dance around your ears, pequita pero picosa, small but feisty. But there is an in-between, a sort of limbo full of darkness where mixed children reside. a hole full of almosts and not quite, where whitewashed children have a dream of being enough for both sides, enough for a grandma, accepted for to learn more, allowed to come out of the hole, but I'll forever be too close yet too far, too white for her, a weta, a gringa. In her eyes, my skin is as white as milk, white as the clouds, white as snow, not something to be seen as Mexican. She's not Mexican, doesn't speak my language, doesn't know my culture. I didn't have to colonize my skin. My family ripped the brown from my heart, tore my soul apart before I had the chance to. She does not see me, does not accept me for who I am. I am biracial and beautiful, a mix of colors, a perfect shade of brown.
You absolutely are. And thank you so much for that. Thank you for letting us know that it is okay to be any color in the Crayola box that we want to be. Utah needs that, by the way. Make sure they get it. I love that part where you said I'm a mixing pot of color and emptiness. That was it. There was also one about a brown swirl that I thought was beautiful too. Completely thought it was beautiful. Well, unfortunately, I guess we got to go. But before we go, I did want to perform one poem and I want to put this out there. This poem is 100% y'all, not me. So what I did was I took lines from each of y'all poems and turned it into a poem for this thing. Okay. And now I can't perform y'all like y'all, but I'm gonna try to be all serious and do it to the best of my ability. So here we go. Having no key for no door, but you're using me for practice. My voice will echo and howls and chants. I'm afraid of sleep, but more afraid of being awake. So bear with me when the smoke gets too close. And they all watch while he hangs from the trees. Nails grow out like talons. A nice boy grows up to be an angry man. Everyone is looking for a crack in your words, light from a window that shines gray. I'm unique because of the curves in my body. I'm a mixing pot of color and emptiness, but I'm here with truth. Unfiltered for you. Snaps to yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for an amazing open mic. Thank you for starting this celebration of words and activism and joy and pain. The Maze feature and Frankie Beverly version, not Beyonce's. I'm sorry, y'all, gotta be honest. Thank you guys for that. Thank you so much for being here. I'm now going to turn it over to one of our other festival directors, Darius. Enjoy.
Hi, everybody. It is I, Darius Parker, BKA Halle Berry Derry, your co-festival director for the Brave New Voices 2021 Festival. I am so excited that y'all were in here sharing space and loving on each other and sharing y'all truth. So shout out to y'all for doing that. We are 2 weeks away from Brave New Voices. I cannot believe it, but we are. So we are looking forward to holding space with y'all directly at the festival. We have some really, really great things coming forward, a lot of surprises. So thank y'all again for sharing y'all deepest, truest selves. That is what we need to celebrate and uplift always. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the amazing host, JW Bella. Thank you for holding things down here. And just want to send y'all out with a quick call and response that we do at Kumba Links. Everybody say peace, love, respect for myself, peace, love, respect for everybody, paz, amor, respeto para todos. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And so it is. Go forth and be great in this world and in your life, and you matter. You are necessary. You are beautiful. Don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise. Okay? That's all I got. Thank y'all for having me.
All righty, guys. It's been